Top of morning, ladies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If. Hold on, let me get to here. Let's get to here. It's What If Deku was the soldier. So, what if Deku was the soldier, or foot soldier D, from the Go-Go Loser Rangers? And it's actually called that, so if you guys are like flying towards the keyboard and typing in the comments that, oh, that's not how you say Power Rangers. No, it's a new anime, so please go check it out. I'm not making this stuff up. It's a real thing, so now. So, now let's. This is going to be the alternate story that combines both of them. So, without further ado, let's jump right into the what if. So, and I will say the letters, like to spell out his name, this guy's name. And so, yeah, and here's a twist that in this alternate timeline that this guy is the brother of the our main character in this story. So let's begin with their homeworld. Instead of the Earth being their homeworld, let's say soldier world, war world, or to keep, So war world. War. Sorry. Say that a bunch of times. Was that his? So yeah. So his brother was the words of the wise man kind, told everyone that because he can predict the future faster than any normal person can. And so, yeah. And so he told everyone that their planet's about to explode and all that stuff. So, yeah. So then so everybody panicked and they all left the planet, and Foot Soldier Z, aka Zuko, watched the entire planet exploded. He was the only one that truly knew what happened to his planet. As his own heart, his own heart he had so much pain he goes through that even everyone can't believe it. So his brother could tell what he's thinking. As he walks up to his brother, I know that you saw the explosion. So, as he hugs his own brother, as his own brother was crying, as he, So I was going to do it short, like super short, like boom, dead. Okay, now moving on to a next what if. So, yeah, type of one. But no, I am not doing that. I am, yeah. I like to make the long videos so that then I can take breaks from it. So that's why I make super long videos. So, and so they were, and I'm making sure that this thing's turned on. Yeah, okay. And the volume's up all the way. So, yeah. So, without further ado, let's jump right into the what if. So, all of the footmen chose different planets besides Earth. So, Foot and Soldier Z, aka Zuko, chose Earth. As everyone says, are you crazy? No. It's better for me to pick it because they am. And so his brother says he's right. He's not crazy, but it's just everyone picks it. Or everyone else picks their planet, so I'm going with his. Yeah. We wish you luck. You're going to need it on that planet. So, how crazy it is. As they heard of Earth being super crazy, with quirks and all that stuff, so they landed in a cave away from humanity. So then he transforms into a human, and so he tells his brother, because his brother actually went with him to do that. So then both of them gave each other a human names. And he actually transforms into a human. Okay. As he starts giggling, or as his brother's giggling. What's so funny? Your appearance looks awesome. Okay. So then So then the time skip. They've been on Earth since they arrived on for 15 years. So, yeah. His brother is actually, and I know that you guys will probably say that, oh, this guy is like something. And by the way, the Power Rangers is cool, but when I first heard about the Go-Go Loser Rangers, and that's a correct anime name. That is based on a monster's point of view. So, with that out of the way, let's continue this story. So, the time skip to 15. And he does meet Stars and Stripes, but the Stars and Stripes is the same age as Zuko Raven. That's the name that he picked. And so, over time, and I'm talking about like when she goes, or when she was 15, like a teenager. Same age as Zuko. Yeah. So, then yeah. So, a time skip. So, they do go to UA, and they did, like, the quirks and all that stuff. So, over time, when they first met, let's say they were met at age of 5 years old. And so they got really close to each other's during the time skip. So, yeah, so then so she wants to, like, basically jump or bump up their relationship to the next level. So she's basically the only one, or so no one knew, or except for his twin brother there. That they both are aliens that came from the. So yeah, then that all changed when during the All Might versus All for One arc that we'll get into a little bit. So, but now we're just focused on All Might, or so USJ arc. So they go, or so both of them are in the same class 1A. And his twin brother is like a much more of a mother, basically. And yeah. So they had to. So yeah. So then so at the USA, they get attacked, and it's similar to Canon. And then, but he named his quirk, or he named his power black shape. So, because no one knew about his actual powers yet. So, yeah. So then he shapeshifts his entire arm into, like, a big crane, and, like, he grabs the Frog Girl and Man-Eater and put them in at the front door. Yeah, and then all that stuff goes on and on and on. Yeah. So then he transforms it back. Now, so now a time skip, because you know the drill about the. Yeah, so now we're on to the All Might versus All for One. And you might be wondering what happened to Hero Killer Stain in these stories. Well, in this specific story, he gets killed by him. Him. So then, yeah. So then, yeah, and then the next. So now, All for One was like, haha, now it's time for me to kill you, All Might. As All Might stands there, he was injured, but not as bad as their first time around. Now it is time. Say your goodbyes. When he launched the attack, Zuko's bravery comes in as he runs right up to, or so he did, like, grab the All Might's, or no, he grabs All for One's arm and lifts it up, before it fired, and boom, it launches into the air. What? You little peep squeak. As he grabs the guy by the throat. As he's about to kill him, but no one was able to, like, get in, or didn't have time to get him out of the clutches of All for One. Except so Zuko's Raven, that's what I normally say. Zuko Raven actually, his brother actually came in and he killed All for One. And so All Might remembers the All for One saying, we have two among us, two who alien or extraterrestrials, aliens among us. I don't even know what they are planning, so keep a watchful eye on them. And so they were, like, wondering who they were. And, ain't wise guy, or word of a wise, you just blown our cover. As Stars and Stripes, or everyone recognize, so they try to capture him. But Stars and Stripes actually did catch up to them. But instead of her capturing Zuko and his twin brother, because as she asked, what's your main goals? To take over our planet, or no? Compared to you superheroes, as he looks at her, we all picked different as he says, my species, his homeworld, got destroyed. And so, in order to, so all of us picked different planets to go to that we're more comfortable in. And I chose Earth. It reminds me of our own planet, right, brother? As he says to, yes, we're not here to take over your planet. We're here to protect. This is our new home too, so we should live in peace. As a news company, or let's say a newscast, caught all that, as everybody's eyes lit up, like they couldn't believe. So you guys are equivalent. So you two are basically, you're here just like you're protecting the earth from what? The destruction. As his brother Hearst says, because our own home was destroyed. We needed to relocate. So then everybody's like, huh. As they all had open arms and hugs. And when they yeah. So they fly down, and the next day they were in hiding because everybody was looking for them, but but Stars and Stripes always knew where her boyfriend is at all the time. So it's because she has that deep love connection with him. So yeah. And so they all brought them out. As he's just no need to be afraid of us. It's just why didn't most of your people choose? Why didn't they choose Earth? They said that you Earth people are too crazy about powers. That's why that's why, and they thought I was crazy. And my brother. So, okay. And sorry if you're hearing the barking sound. It's just the... Okay. So they spend time with the humans. And yeah. So they learn different cultures and all that stuff. And of course, then one fateful day when they're 18 years old, she actually asked him out on a date because he actually, in his, on Earth, or on where his homeworld, everyone was like a siblings. So dating a sibling, it was super weird. So, yeah. But so he didn't have a girlfriend, and he just had all the sisters. Because, yeah. So then, so Stars and Stripes actually asked him out to go on a date, and I was going to choose Momo over it, but then I was like, no. I like the original ships between Momo with Todoroki stuff. But this is new. So Stars and Stripes gets married to Zuko, and then they had a twin daughter on her. That basically, yeah, a twin daughter that actually has, or she's part human, part foot soldier species, and part, or having a quirk and a actual powers. So, yeah. I was going to choose Bunny Girl because she kind of has that little bit of brown skin. But I chose Stars and Stripes for it. Okay? So, if you guys want me to redo this, but in the story of what if you guys want me to redo this what if storyline for to add Bunny Girl into it instead of Stars and Stripes, let me know in the comments below and I'll do it. And yeah. So, and during the overhaul arc thing, Zuko actually used his body parts, or like one time actually the laser dude accidentally like turned around and shot right at Zuko's arm as he gets blasted, as it was painful, for him. Didn't mean to, as he says. That's okay. As he regenerates his arm. Or actually his arm, or his, actually, let's say he didn't, or he tries to like regenerate, but he's been so tired out recently because of that. But his brother actually walks up and like basically regenerates his brother's arm for him. Things, man, that was just painful. Yeah, it must have been. And so they're like, man, so you guys are crazy. Yeah. But So Eraserhead says, "Go ahead, Zuko, the, or should I say, Footman's the name. You'll go lay down." And so he takes a really long nap, or he slept for it. So he is fully charged, and yeah. But his brother has unlimited regeneration, so he can do it without him like actually being in so much pain. So yeah, that stuff is crazy. So now, with this all done, the now, so their daughter is actually, because of half human and half monster, basically, she gets respected by both sides, like her parents and the types of any type of alien or monsters. Yeah. So now let's end this what if. And Zuko actually no. So let's say there was a new monster that wasn't friendly. And he battled against his brother. His brother ends up dying from blood loss, like, brother. And so then the villain was more powerful than him. And the villain's name is called Infinity Lord. So then he looks at him and says, "You killed my brother. Now it's time for you to die." As he can evolve his body into a more of a monster look. So he basically goes beyond infinity. He goes beyond the paths of destiny. And so because the footman in this what if universe has the ability to evolve their bodies into at will. So they aren't limited to like. So when he comes out of nowhere, or his ultimate form, boom! There goes the villain Infinity Lord. Bye, boom. And so he actually like saved his own brother from dying. As yeah. So he fell asleep after he used it. So that means that his wife, Stars and Stripes, had to take care of the kids before. And the kids were their daughter was a 15-year-old. Or no, actually, she's 4 years old, but she understands what Zuko had to go through every day. And so, yeah. And so it was her first time, actually his first time, and their daughter's first time going to the quack doctor to, yeah. And so, stuff like that is just too weird. So, if you guys want me to do a continuation, of it, please let me know in the comments below. And I'll happily to, read your comments out loud in one of my videos. So, have a good night or day, depends on the time zone. Peace.